We head to Eastern Ohio to talk a little AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am. By the way, through 12, there's a tie for the lead. You've got Troy Merritt and Kevin Streelman. They are both at 5 under. I stopped off at Jimmy K's in New Brighton, a little late lunch, and of course a great place for lunch and dinner, and also fun wine and good spirits and your favorite brews as well. They got like 25 beers on tap. Absolutely love what they do. But the next 2 weeks, because of the time difference, Pyeongchang, the Winter Olympics, you can actually come here for lunch, enjoy some great food, and watch all the Olympics. Now, I know with the opening ceremonies tomorrow, a lot of folks are thinking about some of the athletes of this year's Olympics, including the great skier Lindsey Vonn and snowboard king Shaun White. But what about some of the top 10 moments in USA Winter Olympics? We'll begin with speed skater Apollo Ono in 2002. He made the final turn in first place, but crashed, slid into the pad, sliced his leg open, and somehow got up to get a silver medal. But then he later in the week got the gold medal. Why? Because his rival was disqualified for an illegal pass. Now, skeleton, that's something new to the Olympics. It was brand new in 2002, and it only appeared in 1928 and 1948. The first ever gold was won by an American, Jack Shea Jr. His grandfather, Jack Shea, was a double medal winner in speed skating in 1932, and his father, Jim Shea, was a cross-country skier back in 1964. Now, number 8, TJ Oshie. For those of you who love hockey, Pens, of course, Dallas tomorrow night. You can catch the action right here at Jimmy K's. He became an American folk hero at the Sochi Games. He took the first, fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh, and 8 shots in a lengthy shootout against the Russians. He went 4 for 6 and got the game winner. Now, old school, like me, Bonnie Blair, 1988 and 1992, won 3 gold medals. I remember it vividly, back-to-back wins in the 500, and then in 92 she won the 1,000 and won a bronze in the same event 4 years later. 1988, Calgary, the Battle of Bryans. American Brian Boitano and Canadian Brian Orser in skating, and the victory went to the American Brian Boitano. And then probably one of the coolest guys on blades, Eric Heiden, 1980. He swept all 5 speed skating events. Still one of the greatest moments in any Olympics, winter or summer, of all time, Eric Heiden. And then my crush, just about 8 years of age, 1964, Peggy Fleming. She is the gold medal winner in the Olympics, and also it's the first Olympics that was actually broadcasted live on national TV and in color. She goes on to become a phenomenal superstar, broadcaster, and endorsement deals like you just can't imagine. Truly, probably the most famous women's athlete, and in the top 10 still today, Peggy Fleming, skater, 1964 gold medal. And then number 3, 1988, hours before he was set to take to the track as the gold medal favorite in the 500 race, Dan Jansen found out his sister Jane died after a long battle of cancer. At the games, 2 races, 2 falls, absolutely crushing, heartbreaking to watch. Redemption didn't happen in 92. He finished 4th in the 500 and 26 in the 1000s. And then came Lillehammer in 1994. Jansen was a heavy favorite in the 500. He finished 8th. And then the 1,000 didn't really prove to be much hope there because he was 28 and he was known more as a sprinter instead of a distance skater. But lo and behold, he captured the gold, and that's what you call a happy ending. 2 and 23. Those 2, they're still talking about him today. Tonya Harding and Nancy Kerrigan. And this year's Oscar-nominated movie, I, Tonya, detailing the 48 days between the afternoon Nancy Kerrigan was attacked with a club at the U.S. Nationals. Kerrigan skated an almost flawless performance, was in first place, but the judges gave it to the Ukraine's Oksana Bayul. She got the gold. Tonya, by the way, in 10th place going into the long program, was disqualified when she showed up late for her final skate. And the number 1 moment in U.S. Olympic history, and I know Tricia Gray is so excited. Do you believe in miracles? Al Michaels, the U.S. hockey team, wins gold at Lake Placid. Semifinal win against the Russians. Then Coach Herb Brooks, after the slow start in the gold medal game against Finland, he said, if you lose this game, you will take it to your grave. Now don't forget, NBC with everything. Jimmy K's the place to be, the only place to be when it comes to all of your favorite sports, including the NFL. And trending news today, kind of strange, Josh McDaniels says thanks but no thanks to the Colts. He stays in New England to be the offensive coordinator with Tom Brady. And there was that hope that when Brady retired, Jimmy Garoppolo would be there. Well, guess what? Garoppolo is no longer there. He's with San Francisco, and earlier today, 5 years, $137.7 million. Do the math. That's a little over $27 million a year. So congratulations to the 2nd round pick out of Eastern Illinois. Coons Market Black and Gold Sunday Show. We'll have everything that is the Winter Olympics. And of course, on my sportscast Saturday and Sunday morning from Intercom Communication News Radio 1020 KDKA from the Barrel Cadillac Sports Desk, brought to you by Coons Quality Foods, Saturday and Sunday morning at 5:15 a.m. and every half hour until 7:45. Little liquid refreshment, some H2O, and some food to go. And then later tonight, the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am from the office in East Liverpool, Ohio. Good afternoon from Jimmy K's in the heart of New Brighton, Pennsylvania.